Jim has always loved the music of Mozart。Mozart 就邊個咧？莫扎特啦。咁而阿 Jim 呢個人咧就好中意莫扎特嘅音樂嘅。咁我哋就睇一睇呢個文章就叫做 The Life of Mozart， 就係莫扎特嘅一生啦。Mozart was born in Salzburg in 1756. He was the youngest of 7 children, but his sister was the only one to survive past childhood. His father was a composer and violinist. He introduced his children to music from a very young age. 咁呢度係講乜嘢咧？就莫扎特咧係1756年嘅呢個奧地利一個地方度出世啦。咁而佢咧喺屋企裏邊咧係有7個小朋友嘅，而佢係最細嗰個。咁佢有個家姐啦，就 but his sister was the only one to survive past childhood， 即係能夠咧真係能夠長大成人變成一個成年人嘅話咧，就只有一個家姐啫。咁即係換言之，有5個佢嘅兄弟姊妹啦，或者係總之屋企嘅細路咧，都係就喺即係童年嗰陣時已經過咗身㗎啦。His father was a composer and violinist， 咁咩意思咧？佢係一個作曲家啦，咁佢阿爸係作曲家啦，亦都係一個係一個嘅小提琴家。咁he introduced his children to music， 即係咩意思咧？就好細個已經開始教佢哋音樂㗎啦。Mozart was an extremely talented child. As well as playing the violin and the piano, he composed his first pieces of music when he was 5 years old. Even his father was amazed at the music he wrote. 咁而莫扎特係非常之有天分，係一個即係音樂上嘅神童啊！因為點解咧？佢唔單止識彈小提琴啦，識彈音樂啦，咁而係最叻嘅咧就係能夠可以編寫佢第一首音樂咧。係幾歲咧？就5歲嗰陣時已經識編寫啦。咁另外咧就連佢阿爸，即係佢阿爸本身係作曲家咧，都好驚訝佢竟然係可以寫到咁嘅音樂。When Mozart was 6 years old, his father decided to take him and his sister traveling across Europe. The 2 children got to see lots of different people and places, performing music for kings, emperors,and other important people and becoming very famous. By the age of 11, the young Mozart had written his first opera. 咁好啦，佢咧就係6歲啦，咁頭先5歲就可以寫第一首即係嘅音樂啦。咁而佢6歲咧就佢阿爸就諗住帶佢同佢家姐咧就去即係去歐洲環，即係歐洲旅行。咁佢哋以前嘅旅行即係唔係真係旅行咁簡單，而佢哋係會做乜嘢咧？佢哋會做咧就係會同啲即係同啲皇帝做表演啦，亦都俾好多啲好重要嘅，即係社會上啲比較高有比較 higher class 嘅人咧係表演嘅，咁亦都佢哋咧都自己都變得非常之出名。咁by the age of 11去到11歲啦，咁佢咧係寫到佢第一首嘅歌劇添。When Mozart became an adult, he left his family and moved to Vienna.Vienna was a very important city. The Emperor of Austria lived there along with all the most famous musicians. Mozart worked as a composer, teacher, and performer, but struggled to earn enough money to survive. He stayed in Vienna until the end of his life. 咁佢咧就頭先就話講到佢11歲啦，咁跟住之後咧就到佢成年嗰陣時就離開咗家人咧。就搬咗一個人搬咗去維也納度住啦。咁維也納係當時一個可以話係一個好重要嘅城市嚟㗎。點解咧？因為首先佢哋嘅 emperor 即係佢哋嘅奧地利嘅皇帝又住喺嗰度啦。咁同埋亦都即係所有好出名嘅音樂家都係喺嗰度㗎。咁而佢咧，佢嘅工作咧喺度做乜嘢咧？又作曲啦。佢亦都係一位老師啦，去教人啦，亦都有做表演者啦。咁雖然佢做好多嘢喎，但係都非常之掙扎。即係點解咧？佢賺唔得多錢啊！即係咧係唔夠錢去生存啊！即係咁有天分嘅一個人。咁而佢一直咧係留喺Vienna 度，直到佢最後嗰日。Mozart died in 1791. No one really knows what caused his death. Since then, he has become one of the most well-known and well-loved composers of all history, and his music is still played every day. 咁佢咧就1791年咧就死咗啦。佢係1756年出世啦，1791年咧就過身嘅。 咁而咧佢咧就冇人知道佢真正即係死亡嘅原因啦。但係自此之後咧，咁佢咧就變成一個非常之出名啦，同埋一個即係死咗之後啊，佢就好出名，同埋啲人好中意嘅一個作曲家。咁而佢嘅音樂到今時今日啦，都依然咧都係好多人喺度演奏啊，或者係即係聽佢嘅當時嘅音樂嘅。好啦 ，Who taught Mozart music？ 文章裏邊講過邊個教佢音樂咧？咁其實就只有佢阿爸啫，就係he introduced his children to music from a very young age。he 咧就係指翻Mozart's father， 就冇話佢入過去啲乜嘢嘅音樂學院度學嘢啦。咁你就會寫翻 Mozart's father。跟住就照寫翻啦 ，taught him music， 因為前面寫咗 Mozart 咗啦，咁後邊唔寫埋佢啦。How old was Mozart when he wrote his first pieces of music？ 咁頭先我哋講過啦，佢係幾多歲啦？就已經係寫佢第一首啦，就係寫佢嘅咧第一首就係5歲啦。He composed his first pieces of music when he was 5 years old。咁樣咧就係wrote 咧就係等於 composed 嘅意思啦。咁所以咧你要調轉佢嘅呢一個咧係 Mozart was 5， 可以寫 years old 或者唔寫都得。好啦，咁你就會寫埋啦 when he wrote his first pieces of music。好啦 ，What does his in line 5 refer to？ 究竟 his 係指邊個咧？第5行嗰個 his， 咁呢一個啦。He composed his first pieces of music when he was 5 years old。his 咧，咁你要留意下，當然就係莫扎特啦。因為成篇文根本就係講緊莫扎特嘅。咁但係咧，好多學生咧，即係對呢種題目咧就唔係好熟悉嘅。咁我哋寫咗先啦。咁人哋係2個 quotation marks， 你都係寫翻2個啦。咁作為第一個字嘅話咧，你就要大草個 h 啦。His in line 5， 咁呢個咧 refer 咧，因為呢個 does 嘅原因咧，我哋就要加翻 s 啦。refers to Mozart。好多學生咁寫咧就扣咗分啦。其實因為 his 係他的啊，咁所以一定要 apostrophe s 嘅 Mozart's。When did Mozart move to Vienna？ 究竟佢何時搬咗去維也納咧？咁呢度佢有講過話咧係when Mozart became an adult, he left his family and moved to Vienna。咁即係話咧，佢係幾多歲？即係佢冇講佢幾多歲啦，只係講佢話去到當佢係一個成年人嗰陣時。咁所以咧，你就會寫由呢個字開始寫啦 ，Mozart。咁因為 did 係過去式啦，呢度所以呢個 move 咧就要變咗 moved to Vienna， 跟住就 when he was an adult， 即係當佢係一個成年人嗰陣時咧，佢就搬咗去維也納啦。第5題啦 ，How did Mozart earn money in Vienna？ 究竟佢係 how 即係乜嘢咧？佢係怎樣賺錢？即係點樣賺呢筆錢嘅咧？咁佢生活咧，咁你會見到咧就 he worked as a composer、a teacher and performer。咁所以咧就會係你就會知道咧佢係即係做咗好幾份工啦。咁呢個亦都係由 Mozart 開始寫啦 ，Mozart。跟住咧 earn 呢個字咧，記住要加翻 ed 啦，因為呢個 did earn money。嗱，人哋問你 how 咧，好多時咧你都會用 by 嘅。用個 by 乜嘢咧 ？by being 咁你就寫翻佢做過咩工啦 ？by being a composer, teacher and performer。咁呢個咧係最難嗰個部分咧，就係反而唔係個答案咧，而係能夠可以文法上係寫得啱嘅，就係透過做一個乜嘢或者乜嘢啦。咁當然好重要，你唔好抄錯啲字啦。Which word from the passage has the same meaning as stay alive？ 咁呢個 stay alive 咧就係邊個字啦？你會見到呢一個咧就係survive。survive 呢個字咧就係等於 stay alive， 即係話咧係生存嘅意思啦。咁所以咧就會係其實 survive 咧喺上邊都有嘅，呢個都有 survive 出現咗2次喺呢篇文度。咁好啦，呢一度啦就所以你會寫翻啦，呢度佢呢度2撇，你都係寫翻2撇啦 ，survive。咁你就照寫咧，就 has the same meaning as stay alive。好啦，到第7題啦。Which of the following is not true about the story？ 呢個啦，究竟係呢個成篇文最主要講乜嘢咧？本身個題目咧就係寫 The Life of Mozart， 就係佢嘅一生啦，即係由佢出世至到死，佢都有略略提及過佢嘅即係做嘅嘢啦。咁呢一度咧就會係 When Mozart was born、Where Mozart was born、Who Mozart married 同埋 When Mozart died。咁究竟係邊個係冇提及過嘅咧？就係佢同邊個結婚啦。所以咧呢個係 C。好啦，到 Comprehension 2 ，read the card below and give short answers to the questions. Experience Mozart. Come and experience the most beautiful music ever written, performed live in concert by Lang on the piano. Tickets cost $60, which includes a drink from the bar after the concert. For more information, call 56784321。咁好啦，呢一度咧就會係你會見到咧就係由呢個郎咧就去表演嘅呢個 live， 即係意思咧係即場表演莫扎特嘅音樂。咁而每一張飛咧係60蚊啦，而60蚊裏邊咧係包括一杯飲品啦，亦都係喺個 after the concert， 即係呢個音樂會之後就有杯飲品俾你飲嘅。有咩問題就打呢個電話，而 program 一個節目啦，就首先即係 Mozart 嗰啲唔同嘅音樂家嘅呢啲，佢都會演奏佢哋嘅音樂啦。咁然後就日子時間啦，同埋喺邊度咧 ？Where 咧就係 Hong Kong Cultural Centre 香港文化中心啦。好啦 ，What is the text type of the text above? Write the letter in the box provided。咁呢個係一個 article 文章啊 ，invitation 一個邀請啊。a poster 一個海報啊，抑或係一個 menu 係一個菜單咧，咁呢個當然就係一個乜嘢 poster， 即係話咧係會念出嚟咧，話俾人聽有呢啲嘅音樂有一個音樂嘅演奏會啦，咁所以呢個係 C 啦。文章咧就通常都會係一啲 magazines 啊 newspapers 或者係 magazines 嗰度嘅，咁而呢一個係唔會喺個即係報紙雜誌會咁樣寫嘅。invitation 就邀請嘅話，你會係即係你要邀請邊一個噶嘛，清楚指明。咁所以呢一個咧就唔係一個邀請啦。好啦，接住啦 ，Which composer other than Mozart is featured on the program？ 咁仲有邊個作曲家？即係除咗莫扎特之外，仲有邊個作曲家咧都有提及過咧？咁你會見到咧喺節目表裏邊 Mozart 1次、2次、3次啦，咁但係 Chopin 係仲有一個唔同嘅，佢係肖邦嘅音樂，咁就 Waltz in C major， 咁你會見到咧就會係呢個係另一個嘅作曲家啦 Chopin。What is included in the $60 ticket price？ 咁係60蚊嘅戲飛仲包咗乜嘢咧？就係includes a drink from the bar after the concert， 就係咧60蚊，除咗要可以俾你入去睇呢一個嘅表演之外，就係包括一杯飲品啦。咁所以咧就會係a drink from the bar after the concert。第4啦 ，How long will the concert last？ 究竟呢個演唱會係維持幾耐啦？會係一個幾長嘅節目啦？7點至9點，即係2個鐘頭 ，2 hours。What should people do if they want more information？ 咁你想要多啲資訊咁啊點樣咧？ 你會見到咧就係 for more information call 呢個電話啦。咁所以咧你就會淨係寫翻 call 56784321，咁樣咧就會係可以問到多啲嘅消息啦。好啦，接住到 preposition 啦。Look at Jim's diary entry below。佢話 I'm going to a concert tomorrow. I saved all my pocket money for the ticket。即係話咧，為咗張飛咧，就即係佢儲起咗好多嘅 pocket money， 即係零用錢啦。But still had to ask for a bit of extra money from my mum。第三題啦 ，I'm going 乜嘢 train 咧 by train 啦，一個交通工具，由於係直接 by train by car。The concert will take place 喺一個香港文化中心啦。咁呢個大廈咧就會係用 at 咯，即係喺呢個咁嘅 building 嗰度 ，which is a huge place with many rooms， 就係有好多房嘅一個嘅大嘅場地。I am very excited and have been asking my mom questions about the concert all week。咁係咁問即係問佢阿媽關於呢個演唱會嘅即係啲嘢啦，不斷咁問佢阿媽啦。Like how many people will be there? And do you think it will rain? She says she doesn't know. When she goes to concerts, my older sister looks looks after me。咁樣咧就會係即係當佢去睇呢啲演唱會嗰陣時咧，通常咧就佢個即係大啲嘅家姐咧就會照顧佢。But I've always wanted to go with her。但係咧就平時咧就即係通常如果佢去演奏會嗰陣時咧，就會係就叫個家姐睇住佢啦。但係咧佢其實一直都好想即係跟埋佢去嘅。I cannot bear waiting for it anymore， 即係唔能夠忍受再等啦。I'm so excited. I will be 乜嘢咧 ？On my way there in less than 24 hours。咁啊就會沿途就會翻，即係會係準備出發去嗰度啦。When I grow up, I want to perform in concerts。咁咧當我長大嗰陣時咧，我想做一個嘅演奏家啦。好啦，到 tenses 啦。Jim decides to write about the concert for a school project。咁佢睇完嗰個演唱會啦，就會而家想寫關於呢個演奏會嘅嘢啦。就係寫喺佢嗰個嘅學校嘅一個 project 嗰度。Last week, I went to a piano concert. It was fantastic， 即係話咧係非常之好嘅一個演奏會啦。While I was queuing for the tickets, I met my friends。咁當我咧係排隊買飛嗰陣時咧，就佢竟然撞到佢嗰啲朋友喎。咁因為見到個 while 啦，咁所以呢一個咧就會用while I was queuing， 即係話咧係喺度排緊隊嗰陣時啦，就喺度排緊隊嗰陣時咧就遇見佢啲朋友。咁留意呢個 queuing 咧係可以係 queuing 啦，又或者係 queuing 兩個都啱嘅。They planned to watch this concert too。咁原來咧佢哋都係計劃咗去睇呢一場嘅表演嘅喎。Therefore, we went together on that day. Before I got my ticket, I didn't think that my mom.Didn't think 即係話咧係冇諗過佢阿媽，咁記住 didn't 後邊咧就係不變動詞啦。咁而且呢件事都係上個禮拜發生噶嘛，所以咧就係或者更加之前買飛嗰陣時係更加之前嘅時間啦。咁所以就用過去式啦。Didn't think that my mom would allow me to go。嗱咁嗰陣時諗咧就係媽咪會唔會咧係本身就係用 will 嘅，但係因為我哋係講緊即係以前嘅事情啦，所以呢個咧係會用咗 would 啦，就係 would。allow 即係話佢唔 sure 佢阿媽會唔會準佢去。But amazingly she did。咁而佢咧好驚奇啦，係佢阿媽係話冇問題啊，俾佢去嘅。In the days before the concert, I 乜嘢咧？就喺嗰段日子裏邊咧，佢一直咧都係好緊張。咁所以咧就 I was shaking with excitement。呢個係 was shaking。咁呢一題咧，好多學生咧都錯嘅，點解咧？因為佢哋 sense 唔到，因為佢又冇乜 now at that moment 啊咁樣。佢係 in the days before the concert， 即係話咧喺呢一個嘅演唱會嘅之前嗰段日子啊，即係呢個係一段長時間嘅，即係好幾日啦。咁樣咧，佢一直都好緊張。咁而呢個緊張咧係即係近排做緊嘅嘢，即係等於咧。 一啲老師問你而家喺度近排做緊乜嘢啊？咁你話 I'm studying for my exam， 咁會用一個進行式咧去表達咗近排嘅事情。咁 in the days before the concert, I was shaking with excitement 咧，就係指嗰陣時咧係好緊張，就維持咗幾日 days。But it was all worth it， 即係話咧係非常之值得嘅。咁呢一度咧係 at the moment 啦，咁呢一個咧就係現在係學緊鋼琴啦。I am learning the piano at the moment，but I 乜嘢 very well， 咁即係話佢事實咧係彈得麻麻地啦，所以咧係 do not play very well。Which is why I wanted to see it done properly。咁而家咧，你會見到係而家學緊啦，同埋而家都彈得唔好，所以佢上個禮拜啦，又講翻呢一個上個禮拜咧，所以用翻過去式，就話所以佢就想去睇一個 concert， 睇下人哋係點樣去彈得咁好嘅。After going to the concert, I have decided that I will work hard in the future to become a pianist。咁呢一個咧就係佢話咧，佢準備要好努力啦，就係佢話係 I will， 因為佢話 in the future 咯 ，I will work hard。咁其實更加正確咧係應該係 I am going to，I am going to work hard。嗱，咁 I am going to 同 will 嘅分別咧就係 I am going to 咧就係已經決定咗噶啦。即係講嗰陣時已經決定咗，因為佢話 I have decided that 啫嘛，咁其實應該係啱係呢一個嘅，但係有啲學校就未教啦，咁所以呢個 will work 咧都啱嘅，但係就應該咧就係 I am going to， 因為佢已經下定決心要好努力去即係彈好啲嘅鋼琴。I think I 乜嘢咧 will be able to do it， 即係佢相信自己係可以做得到嘅，咁所以咧就用 will be able to 啦。On the way to the concert, Jim passed the time by trying to solve some puzzles。咁佢咧就沿途去嗰個演唱會嗰陣時咧，佢就係就喺度諗緊啲嘅謎語啦。咁就 I have wings, I zoom over land and sea, I take people wherever they want to go。咁即係話又有翼啦，可以咧係飛過陸地、飛過海，咁同埋咧又會帶即係人嘅，會載人嘅喎。咁所以咧係a plane 或者係 an aeroplane 都得嘅。I'm brightly coloured. I smell wonderful. Bees land on me in order to gather pollen. What am I？ 咁咧係好靚啦 ，brightly coloured， 即係啲顏色係好靚啦，味道好香啦，而啲蜜蜂咧好中意嚟嗰度咧去採集一啲嘅花粉嘅，咁係咩嚟咧？咪就係花咯 ，a flower。好啦，睇一睇呢個 proofreading 啦。Jim is writing a story about a pianist called Frank。咁佢就寫緊個古仔，關於一個叫做阿 Frank 嘅一個鋼琴家啦。Chicago was Frank's favourite cities。咁 Chicago 咧就係芝加哥啦，咁係阿 Frank 嘅最中意一個嘅城市。咁我哋講緊 Chicago 只有一個城市啫嘛，咁所以呢度唔會 cities 㗎，就只會係 city 嘅啫。He decided that he would do a concert there。咁呢個故事咧，你會見到咧就係用緊過去式嘅，咁所以呢個 decided 咧就係需要係加翻個 D 落去啦。He was scared of flying, so he travelled by a boat。嗱，呢一個錯乜嘢咧？其實咧係可以有兩個改法嘅。咁佢好驚飛行啦，所以咧佢就搭船啦。咁但係咧英文咧就只有一係咧就係 by boat、by car、by bus。咁但係就唔會 by a boat 嘅，咁可以咧就係查咗個 A 字佢啦。但係英文亦都有 on a boat 嘅，咁所以咧，咁你一係咧就係將呢個咧係查咗佢啦，又或者將個 by 改咗佢就變咗 on a boat 都啱。即係呢兩個咧都係啱嘅，但係咧 by boat 但係 on a boat。While there he went lots of concerts， 咁啊去咗好多啦 ，went to。His concert with Chicago was a big success。咁樣咧就佢唔因為 Chicago 唔係一個人嚟嘅，係芝加哥係一個地方啊。咁佢呢個係應該係佢嘅 concert， 即係喺芝加哥嘅 concert 嘅演奏會咧係好成功。He celebrated by holding a big party。咁其實多咗個字啦 ，a big party。 好啦 ，sequencing 啦，你會見到呢一度咧就記住 his 嗰啲就唔會開頭啦，因為一定係即係講咗個人名先嘅 ，she 又係唔知邊個無端端，所以第一個咧一定係 D 呢一度，因為一開始就係 Frank。Frank had always wanted to play the piano since being a little boy， 即係話佢好細個已經想係要彈鋼琴㗎啦。咁跟住之後咧就呢個 plays concert 就好有成就咁冇咁快啦。跟住就 his first teacher was an old woman called Mrs. Jenkins， 就係應該咧係遇到一位好老師啦。係一位佢冇講好，係一個比較老嘅太太，即係老嘅女人咧就叫做 Mrs. Jenkins。咁呢個都用咗啦。咁但係佢就話啦 ，she wasn't a very good teacher，but she was very kind， 即係話咧唔係一個最好嘅老師，不過係一個好好人嘅老師，咁所以咧就係 C 啦。咁eventually， 咁呢個最有成就，梗係擺到最尾啦。eventually 咧即係等於 finally， 最尾啦，即係終於咧 he found another teacher and started to get a lot better， 就終於咧就遇到一位好嘅老師，然後咧就彈得好咗好多啦。咁而家咧佢就可以喺全世界唔同地方咧 place concept， 所以 B 啦就係最後。接住啦就呢個亦都係一樣啦 ，he 嗰啲都唔知啦，冇咁快啦。一開始就 Frank 啦 ，Frank's career was going very well indeed。咩叫 career 咧？就係佢嘅事業咧進展得好好。咁呢個哋會戴眼鏡喎，跟住就仲有咧又話又好感謝係可以 read music 啦。咁就係發生咩事咧？就係進展得好好，但係 but gradually he did notice that he was struggling to see sheet music properly， 即係話咧好難睇到嗰啲音樂啊。咁所以咧呢個就係 E 啦，應該係。接住咧就到即係睇得唔好啦隻眼。咁跟住之後咧 ，he decided to go to the optician to get his eyes test， 就揾一個視光師咧去睇下發生咩事。咁睇過發生咩事咧，就咁跟住咧 ，there 喺嗰度咧 ，they told him that he would need to wear glasses， 就要去戴眼鏡啦。Thankfully, he could then read the music without difficulty。咁樣咧就好感激咧，就係佢咧係可以即係睇得好清楚咧，就唔需要話放棄咗彈鋼琴呢一樣嘢啦。Jim imagines a conversation with Frank the pianist from his story， 咁佢就喺度幻想緊自己一個嘅同佢個故事角色嘅一個對話啦。Jim 就話啦，乜嘢 advice do you have for an aspiring pianist like me？ 咁Jim 就話啦，你有咩建議俾我呢一個咁有一個即係咁有潛能嘅一個鋼琴家，好似我咁啊？咁Frank 就個建議就係 practice a lot， 就係要練習多啲啦。咁即係有什麼建議？咁呢個什麼咧就係 what 啦。And always enjoy yourself， 即係話你要好享受自己人生啦。佢話跟住乜嘢 hours a day do you practice？ 咁嘅係幾耐幾多個鐘頭啦？咁就 how many hours a day do you practice？ 咁佢就話啦 ，usually at least 6 but less if I have a concert that day。跟住乜嘢 do you think you are so successful and famous？ 咁跟住第三題咧就問點解你會咁成功同埋咁出名嘅？咁就問佢點解啦 ，why？Oh, I don't know. Hopefully because people enjoy my concerts， 就原因咧係因為咁，所以呢一個咧就係用 why 啦。乜嘢 Are you doing a concert in my town？ 跟住個 Frank 就話 January next year I think。咁樣咧就係呢個係一個時間啦，所以咧就係用問 When are you doing a concert in my town？ 即係幾時咧你會喺我個鎮度開一個演奏會啊咁樣。好啦，咁記住啦 ，how far 咧係指一個嘅距離啦 ，distance， 同埋或者係一個length 一個長度啦。咁而 how long 咧係指個時間。咁呢度咧佢就話啦 ，Jim is writing down the transcript of an interview he imagined with Frank。咁Jim 就問啦喎，咁 Frank 就答咧 is about 3 blocks away， 即係咧係三座大廈之外咁嘅意思係 3 blocks。咁即係呢個係一個距離啦，咁所以你就會係 how far。咁好啦，你會講話乜嘢咧 ？How far is it 啦？好啦，咁你會係乜嘢 ？From 呢個係嗰個距離啦 ，from my home to the concert hall。咁 my 呢個咧就要轉做 your home to the concert hall。 好啦，咁跟住之後阿 Frank 就講啦話 ，It takes about 15 minutes to go from my home to the concert hall, but I usually stop by a coffee shop nearby for a while。咁佢就問咧，要用幾耐時間啦？咁呢個係一個時間啦，咁所以就用 how long 啦。咁 how long does it take 咧就係一定係用咁樣寫法啦，就係要幾耐時間啦。咁後邊咧就要 to go from my home to the concert hall 就喺呢度照抄翻落去啦。咁記住嗰個 my 咧就變咗係 your 啦 ，your home to the concert hall。好啦，接住啦，第3啦，就阿 Jim 就話啦，問乜嘢咧？佢 It's about 50 meters，即係50米啦。From the coffee shop to the concert hall, I like to enjoy a nice cup of coffee before performing。咁好啦，呢個係一個距離啊，咁所以咧就係 how far 啦。How far is it？ 咁樣咧就係距離呢度至呢一度啦，就係 from the coffee shop to the concert hall。究竟係要幾耐咧？咁跟住之後咧，佢就話啦 ，I usually stay for half an hour in the coffee shop。咁呢一個係一個時間㗎，咁係所以係 how long。咁呢一度咧就之前咧佢會係 it takes 幾耐啦，咁所以就 how long does it take。但係呢一個咧佢 I usually stay，咁所以咧就 how long do you stay？ how long do you usually？ 即係寫埋個 usually stay。咁因為呢個咧 for half an hour 係答案嚟㗎嘛，咁我哋唔會寫落去嘅，咁你就會係 how long do you usually stay in the coffee shop？好啦，接住啦 ，when 同 while 啦，咁記住啦 ，when 後邊咧就一般係一啲短啲嘅時間，就會係一個 past simple 啦。咁而 while 咧後邊係一個長啲時間，就會係一個 past， 總之係一個 continuous tense。咁所以呢度咧，你會見到咧就會係 on the day of the performance, Frank was practicing his piano in the morning。呢度咧你會見到係 was preparing 啦，所以咧就係 while 啦。There was a crowd waiting for him outside when he got to the concert hall， 因為呢個咧係 past tense。The guards greeted him when he entered the concert hall. In the hour before the performance, Frank was studying his piano scores while the conductor was giving last-minute advice to the violinists. During the performance, Frank tried his best to focus on his playing when the rest of the orchestra support him. After the performance had ended, a little boy asked to shake his hand. 乜嘢咧 ？While he was leaving the concert hall。咁我哋睇翻啦，呢一度啦，見到 when 後邊咧都會係一個 simple past 啦 ，when 後邊都係一個 simple past 啦 ，when 後邊咧都係一個即係 past tense 係一個 support。咁但係咧就如果係while 後邊咧，你會見到係一個過去進行式啦。一個 past continuous， 呢個 while 後邊都係 past continuous， 呢個 while 後邊咧都係 past continuous tense。好啦，接住啦，到 ordering events 啦，咁你會見到咧就會係Jim is lost in the concert hall. He's trying to explain to the staff where he came from。咁佢首先就會係點樣咧 ？First, I left my seat to go to the washroom。咁然後咧發生咩事咧？就係跟住 next 啦 ，next I rushed up the staircase and went up several floors。跟住 then 咧 I bumped into a table and knocked some water jars over。After that 第4個咧就會用 after that I saw the washroom sign to the right and ran to the washroom。跟住最尾咧 finally I end up here with no idea how to return to my seat。